he was
but
with
I
them
just
all
settled for
afternoon.
whatever
I was on
closeness he was
edge, but
comfortable
an
with.
affair isn't exactly a
I
corporate
convinced
crisis,
myself he was
and I
right,
thought something
and
would
I
have already
ignored my
happened if anyone
unhappiness
knew.
for the
I
sake
am
of
now
my daughter.
99% certain it
One
was
day
about
I
me.
had gotten
A
a
few
new
hours
phone,
ago,
but
I
I was
received a
having trouble
message from
setting
Amy's
it up,
phone,
and I
which
wanted
said,
to use an
"This is
old
Amy's
phone while I
brother,
waited for an
Tom. I
appointment
want
at
you
the
to know it was
Verizon
me.
store.
I tried to call,
I ended
but
up
it went
booting
straight
up
to
my husband's
voicemail and
old
none of my
phone from
messages
about
had been
6
delivered.
months
I
prior,
tried to call my
thinking it had been
manager more
wiped when he
times than
got
I
a
should
new one.
have, and he sent a
I
message
learned very
saying,
quickly
"Please
after
don't
turning it
contact
on
me
that it
until
in
Monday
fact had
morning.
not
I
been
can't
wiped,
discuss
and
anything
not
with you
only
right
were all
now."
his
So it looks like my
conversations still
universe is
there,
going to
but so
collapse.
was his
I'm
text
going to be
chain with
fired
his
and my wife
mistress.
will definitely find
I
out
went
why.
through the phone
All I
and
can
found
do is hope
evidence
that
of an
Amy's
affair
brother
he
only
had
showed
with a
them the messages
20-year-old
from that
girl from
weekend,
his
and they were bad enough.
Jim.
I have no family
There were
except
loads
my
of
wife
dirty
and daughter
texts,
and nowhere to
and I
go.
found
All of
nudes
my
they were
friends are
sending
either
back and
people I've
forth.
met through my wife or
She
my
knew he
colleagues.
was married
On
with a
Monday,
child but didn't
everything
care,
I've spent
and
over
they
a
would even
decade
make
working
jokes
towards
about his
disappears.
cheating in their
I can't stop it.
conversations.
I can't talk to
I
anyone
had been
about it.
feeling
So
unloved
here
in
I
my
am.
marriage for
I know
years,
cheaters are the
but
devil,
this pain was
so I'm
something
not
I had never
expecting
felt
sympathy.
before.
But this is making my
I had
chest
never
hurt and I
felt
need
so
to get it out
small,
there.
so
Update 1.
useless,
Year
and
later, I've been
disrespected in my
consistently
entire
harassed
life.
for an update since
I knew
posting.
I couldn't
So
take
please
another
take a
ounce of
gloat
hurt
because
from
you're such
remaining
wonderful
married to
people
my
in
husband,
comparison.
and
Then
when he
stop
got home
following
that
me
night,
around Reddit.
I
I am
placed the
suffering
phone
in the
right in
wake of
front
my
of him and
infidelity
said
and
nothing.
unprofessional behavior
He
as I
just
knew I
looked
would.
at the phone
I
for a
understand that
second
it is
and
an
then looked
appropriate
at me and
outcome and
said,
I am
"What,
taking full
you snooping or
accountability. I
something?"
was suspended from
I
work on
told him I
Monday,
wanted
and I'll
out,
probably
and
be
that we
fired
should have
sooner than I
ended this
thought.
dead
I
horse
hope
of a
to be able to
marriage years
save money
ago.
as I built their
He
case,
started to
but it looks like
protest,
Amy's brother
saying I
basically
was being
performed the
selfish and
entire
I wasn't
investigation for them
prioritizing our
after an
daughter.
excruciating 3-hour
But I
run
said I
through
was
of
done
everything they
being
had. I
manipulated
spoke
by
to the
him,
founder and he
and that we'd
recommended the
spend another
solicitor I'm
day
now
as his
using.
wife.
The issue is that
He
the
yelled
company
at
has to
me,
come down hard
calling
to
me a
protect themselves
SHT
because
wife and
even though
mother,
Amy's family
which
doesn't
hurt.
have much chance of a
But I
claim,
stood firm
any
in my
suggestion of a
decision,
cover-up
and
could
I
cause
didn't let
damage
him
regardless.
influence my
The
choice.
founder still thinks my
I
offer to
served
pay
him
them
with
back will
court
keep it
papers
out
the
of court,
following
and
week,
some more
and
information
things
has come
became
to
very
light,
tense in
so
our
it's not
home.
certain I won't be
Before
prosecuted.
all
But
this,
I'm quietly
our
hopeful.
family
I
life
can't
had been
afford to keep the
seemingly
solicitor
normal.
if this goes much
We had tried to
further,
keep up the
especially
facade of
with
a
the
happy
divorce on the
family for our
horizon.
daughter,
Things are not
so
good
when
with
we
my
started
wife.
this
I'm
intense
still
fight,
committed to
my
making this
daughter
as easy as
instantly picked
possible
up
for
on the
her,
change in
but I had to
energy in the
draw a line
house.
when it came to my daughter.
Update:
When
when
I
my
got
daughter
home from
first
being
found out about the
unceremoniously
divorce,
escorted out of
she
my
started
office,
doing
she
Parent
already
Trap
had a
style
backpack for
things,
me.
like
She wouldn't let
planning
me
more
wait at the
family
house until
hangouts
my
and
daughter was
asking we all
back.
go out
She
to
wouldn't
dinner
let me check
together
if I
more
had everything I
often.
needed. She
I
wouldn't let
think
me
she
take
was
the
feeling
car,
the
and she
distance
didn't care
between me
that I
and
had
her
nowhere to
dad,
go.
and
I
she was
spent 2
desperate to
nights in a
repair our
hotel, then
relationship
went
and just
back when
wanted
she
to see
refused to
things
let me
go
see
back
my
to
little
normal.
girl. She tried to
My
stop
daughter
me,
had always
but we
been
own
too
the house
young to
jointly, and it
understand
was
the
my only
cracks in me
option.
and her
My
father's
wife has
marriage,
family she could
and
stay
I never
with,
had
but she
trauma
won't
dumped
leave
on
our
her.
daughter here,
When
and
I
she's
was
absolutely
young,
not taking
my
her.
mother would
So we're at a
constantly
stalemate
complain
right
to me
now.
about
I'm
mom.
keeping out of her way as
Own
best I
father,
can,
and
which
I
I
always
appreciate is
remember
the
how
least I can do.
confused and
The
sad it
Amy
would make
situation
me.
is quite difficult
I
to talk
loved my
about,
dad,
and a lot
and
hasn't
I didn't
sunk in yet.
understand
It
why my
turns out
mom
that she
just
didn't love
couldn't
me
love
as
him
much as I
too.
loved her, if at
So I
all.
made a
Her
point as a
brother sent
mother
me
to
images
never
of her talking
unload
to
or
her friends
overshare
about
to my
me,
daughter.
and it's hard
We
to
still
believe
had
they
a
came
close
from the person I
relationship,
loved.
but I never
But they are
spoke
real
badly
sorry to
about her
those who were
father to
heavily
her.
invested in me being a
Anyways,
predatory abuser.
fast
But
forward
she
to
and her
this
friends
week,
had a good
my
laugh about her
husband and I's
manipulating me for
divorce
money
was
and
in
a promotion.
process,
The role
and the
came
house
with a
has
big pay
remained
raise,
tense.
and it looks like her
I
plan was
decided
to
it was
treat it
time
as
to
free
sit my
cash,
daughter
then
down
go
and tell
work
her the
with one of her
truth,
friends when it
that
fell
me and her
through.
dad were
She
going
knew
to be
I'd come
together
under scrutiny
anymore.
whenever she messed up
She
and
did not
assumed I'd
take
keep
it well
stepping
at
in to
all,
save her.
and it
She
was a
was
tough
right.
conversation
Obviously,
to have
I
all
am
on my
completely
own with my
humiliated.
daughter.
I was planning to
My
give up
husband
everything to
didn't
build
want
a
to be
life
there
with
for
her,
it
and
since
she
he
was
said he
treating me
didn't
like a
want to
joke the
stress
whole
her
time.
out.
My feelings
I
are
will never be
complicated,
able to get
so
the
please
image
don't
of my
feel entitled to
weeping,
any expansion on
confused
this.
daughter out
But I
of my
no
head.
longer feel guilt over her
She is
death.
14,
Reddit acted
but
like
it
I
was
kept her
like she
hostage
suddenly
while she
regressed
begged
back to
for
a
help.
toddler.
What actually
She just
happened was
kept
that I asked
asking
if
why
she
I
could ask
didn't
her
love
friend to
Daddy
take her to the
anymore,
hospital because I had
and
to go
begging
home.
us to please
She said
fix
that
it.
was fine because she
She
needed to
said
get
she
some
didn't
clothes
want to
back from
lose her
her.
family,
Anyway,
and I tried
dropped
to
her off at
reassure
home.
her that we both
Ultimately,
loved her and
she
we
was
would
an
both
adult who
always
had a
be
better
here for her.
understanding of her medical
I
needs
had
than I
no
did.
idea
what to say when she responded to this with, "But Daddy's not even here for me right now."
It had nothing to do
It
with
was one
me.
of the
I'm
most
sorry for her
painful,
family's
difficult
loss,
moments
but I
of my
bear no
entire life.
responsibility for her passing.
I just held
After
her as she
Amy's
cried in
messages
my
to her
arms
friends
for
were passed
hours.
around,
Then we
a few
watched one
people
of her
quietly
favorite
reached out
movies,
with words of
and I put her to
support.
bed
I
like
assumed
I did
everyone
when
would
she
write
was
me
little.
off like Rita did,
The
as an
following week
abuser
was
and
hard,
predator. Now
and she
it's
would
clear
break
that
down
Amy was
crying
using me.
often.
They see me as a
I
fool
met
who
with a
had been
school
lost it all.
counselor to
It's
arrange
beyond
in-school
humiliating,
therapy with
but I
her,
have learned
and
I'd
I
rather
checked
be
in with
pitied
her
than
every day
despised,
to assure
and it
her that
improves
she
my
was
legal
loved and to
position
see
with
how
work.
she was
They're
feeling.
small mercies,
She
but I'll
tried to
take what I
confront
can
my
get.
husband a
I
couple
remain
of
filled
times
with
about why
regret,
we were
and I will
breaking
have
up,
learned many
but all
lessons
he
by
would
the
say
time I get
was,
through this.
"Ask
I may
your
have been
mother."
deceived, but I have a grown
Finally,
man who made my
towards the end of
choices,
the week,
and I take full
my husband gave
responsibility
her
for
this
that.
line again
My
after
mother
she had
invited the
questioned
whole
him about the
neighborhood to a
divorce.
high-end steakhouse
I heard
and
her
expected me to
screaming,
pay for
asking him
everyone.
why he
So
kept
I got
saying,
up,
threw
that.
$100 on the table,
I walked into the
and
room
left.
they were arguing
I'm pretty
in,
successful,
and my daughter just shot
especially
me
in
an angry look
comparison
and
to
asked
asking
me
what
what
her dad meant.
I also traveled
She
quite
was
a bit
angry
for
and
work.
crying.
When I do
She
come into
walked up to
town,
me and
I
asked,
try and
"What
meet
did you
everyone
do?"
and usually go out
This
to
is
a
where I
few
may have
dinners.
effed up.
Because of
I
the
had been
income
trying so long to
disparity,
protect my
I
family and
almost
spare
always
my
pay for
daughter's
my
feelings,
feelings,
but
but
I
I
just
just
couldn't bear
couldn't bear
the
the
thought
thought
of her
of her
thinking I
thinking I
hadn't
hadn't
tried to save
but
my
usually
family in every way
it's just
possible
out
before
back
I
or
asked
something.
for a divorce.
I have no issue with
I
this
looked
and
at
love
her and
helping
said
that
that
her
her
father had
I
cheated on
handled
me.
family vacations.
I didn't give any
bought Mom a
details.
car.
I didn't say the
etc.,
girl's age,
so I feel
but
very
it was enough to
generous
send
with
my
them.
daughter
I
into
was
another
returning to
breakdown
town
for the holidays.
She
She couldn't
collapsed
stay
in my
long this
arms,
time.
crying
My
for a
mom
moment
said
before
everyone
standing
wanted
to
back
see
up
me
and
and
chewing
plan
her
to
dad
dinner.
out.
After I got into
My daughter
town,
started
I
yelling at her
received a
father,
text from my mom
reprimanding
from a
him
few
for doing
hours
that to
earlier
me,
to meet at a
and just
high-end
begging him for a
steakhouse.
reason why
I was
he would do
uneasy
this to
about
our
it because I
family.
always initiate
She
more
just kept
expensive
saying,
meals,
"You hurt
but I
me
rolled
too,
with
Dad."
it.
I
You
show
hurt
up
me
at the
too. It was
restaurant
such
to
a
find a
heartbreaking
huge party.
scene.
That
My
night,
mom,
I put my daughter to bed like she was a toddler again.
cousins,
She was just so
neighbors,
broken down,
etc.
and I was
Usually,
doing anything to
our
make her
family
feel
dinners
better.
are roughly 6 people.
Since that day,
I don't have much
she
family,
hasn't spoken to
and
my
very
husband,
few I'm close
and
to.
she sees her
This was
school
almost
therapist
20
every
people.
day. I didn't
She
think
still
much of
checks
it
in
and
with me
ordered
and speaks
dinner.
to me like
Then,
normal.
the
But I
neighbor
am
of my
watching such a
grandmother,
depressing
whom
change
I've
in my
only ever
sweet baby
waved to,
too.
offered
I
a
see
toast
her
to me for
spirit
being
has
so
been
generous
affected,
and taking
and some
everyone
of her
out to dinner.
childhood joy
I
and
looked at my
innocence have been
mom,
watered
who
down
was
since she
beat red.
started going through all
Appetizers
this.
came out at this
My
exact
heart is
moment.
breaking.
I had to
and
sing
I wonder
some
if I
version
really
of a Dutch
screwed up
meal
and
since
caused
so
her
many
extra
people
pain
were
by
there.
revealing the
I
truth about her
immediately
father's
said,
infidelity.
"I'm not paying for